Hey guys, this is Ivy here again, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing a schleich collection tour. So I know I just did one of these like a month or two ago, but I've gotten a lot of schleich since then. And this is a giant schleich collection tour because I show you guys everything that I own of schleich, well, all the figurines. So the people, the animals, the horses, and yeah, this is a lot. In total, I have 85 schleich figurines. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first horse that I have here is Snowflake, and she is a very, very beautiful mare. She is just white, but I love the little heart bows, I guess I would call them, in her mane, and her tail is also gorgeous. I also really love her position. So yeah, that's Snowball. This is Blaze, and he was actually the second horse that was in my collection, so he's very special to me. I also think that his feathers are incredibly detailed, and so is his Blaze. Now I have this custom that I did. I do not remember what her name is, but she is a beautiful mare, at least in my opinion. Alright, so now we have Daisy, and she was one of my first horses. She is not technically a schleich, she is actually a briar, but I use her as a schleich because she is a very similar size. And her body position is gorgeous. Alright, so now we have Rosebud or Rose Blossom. I never really chose a name for her, but for right now I'm usually calling her Rosebud. And she is a gorgeous pinto. I can't even believe how beautiful she is. Also, she looks incredibly wild. Now we have Runner, which is my favorite schleich horse that I've ever had. And he's beautiful. He looks gorgeous from all angles, which I really, really love about him. And I also love how free and wild he looks. Alright, so now we have Governor. And he is a very, very gorgeous stallion. He came with the first person that I have ever got. And he is gorgeous. I have had him for quite a while, and he gets scratched up pretty easily. So he has some scratches on him, but yeah. Alright, so this is my new mare from my new schleich set that I probably will be doing an unboxing on. Well, I already got it out of the package, pretty obviously. But yeah, she came from the camping set, and she is beautiful. Her name is Rose. And I really love her trotting position. And just look at that incredible... Here will not focus. But anyways, just look at her incredible shading on her muzzle. It looks gorgeous. Now we have this mare, and I think her name is Rosie. She's beautiful, and she is pretty obviously a draft horse. Her braids are also beautiful. Now we have Prince, and he is one of my newest models. He is one of my favorite models. He just is gorgeous, and he has such a proud position. That's why I named him Prince. Alright, so now we have Maple, and she is a beautiful, beautiful mare, but I will say that her proportions are a bit off. But I love the detail in her mane and tail. Alright, so now we have Dapple, which if you watch my series Snowflake Stable and in any other series, she is, like a sassy mare that isn't very nice, but she is beautiful, and her name is Dapple. Next we have Starlight, which is a little scratched up, but yeah. And she was actually a mare that I got two of, and I repainted her mane and tail. And I love how muscly she looks. Alright, so now we have Sunshine, which is pretty off proportion, but he is a beautiful stallion, and yeah. Now we have Storm, which is, again, one of my favorites because he's just beautiful. I love his position. He looks so proud, and I also really, really love his braid bow here. Also, he is a dressage horse, so I love his polar wraps and his ear bonnet. Yeah, I just think overall he's such a gorgeous stallion. Now we have Sapphire, and she's a super beautiful mare. I absolutely love her green braids. And her shading and coloring is incredible. She also looks very good from the other angle. Now we have Tucker, which was pretty obviously not originally a schleich. This was my first custom or repaint, and I don't know, I didn't do much to him. I honestly just painted him a darker shade of gray than he already was. And painted his eyes and hooves. But yeah, I mean, he's gorgeous and all, but he's not a schleich and he is gigantic. But he does look very free. Alright, so now we have Crystal. And she's a very, very gorgeous mare. And yeah, I really, really love her position, her muscles, and her mane tail are gorgeous. Now we have Sunday, like the ice cream, and he is a super, super cute stallion. I absolutely love him, and yeah. He did not turn out at all like my reference photo. He was my second ever custom, so I wasn't that happy with him at the time, but now I think he's a bit better. And then this is Apache. He is a gorgeous stallion, and I love his position, and also his pattern is beautiful. Oh, and by the way, I just found out that Apache is actually a girl, but yeah, he's a boy in my schleich land. So yeah, but anyways, I love his braids and his tail. He is one of my favorite horses, except for a little less favorite than the others. Alright, so now we have Comanche, which is a very special model to me just because he looks a lot like my horse, which my horse's name is also Comanche. And he is just such a gorgeous stallion, just like my horse. I just absolutely love him, and his feathers are beautiful. He was not a custom though. Now we have the second row. Alright, so the first one here is a draft horse, and his name is Sky. He's just gorgeous, but he does get scratched up incredibly easily. But yeah, I absolutely love his feathering. It's gorgeous. So is his blaze. Now we have Charlotte, and she is a beautiful mare. Okay, I was worried this would happen. Okay, so this is Charlotte, and she's a gorgeous mare. And her model does not have on polo wraps. I made this for her, but she's beautiful, and I think that her shading is absolutely incredible everywhere on her. And I love her star on her forehead. She's one of my favorites for sure. And I feel like I've said that about almost every model, but I think it's true. Okay, so now we have Midnight, which was a very lucky find. To be honest, I have not seen him at any stores or anywhere, but I did find him in my shed or attic. And yeah, he was a really lucky find. He is a gorgeous stallion. Now we have Macy, and she's a super pretty mare, but on carpet and grass she cannot stand up, which is kind of annoying, but she is beautiful, and overall her model is gorgeous. Now we have my favorite custom ever, and she is super, super, super beautiful, and her name is Violet. I just love how beautiful she turned out. I did not expect her to turn out like this, and she was exactly what I was hoping for, so yeah. Then this is Misty, which was also, I think, like my 5th or 6th horse, but yeah, he's beautiful, and I don't really have much else to say about him. Alright, so now we have Becca, and she's a super, super pretty mare. I really, really love her, and she's gorgeous. I think she'll probably be one of my favorites forever. Now we have my 2 little ponies. So first we have Rosemary, which is a small pony, and yeah. Oh, and by the way, I am missing one of my ponies, which is Muffin, but I cannot find her currently, which is really too bad because she was one of my favorites. I mean, I say that about basically every horse, but anyway, so this is Rosemary, and she is a super beautiful mare, or a pony. She looks very cute from all angles, and I really, really like her. She was a great find. This is Cupcake, and he is a super, super cute pony. He is tiny, and I love his little braids. He came with a riding girl, but yeah, he's very, very cute, and I also love his little heart on his hip. Okay, so now we have all of the foals. There's a lot. Okay, so the first foal we have here is Clover, and he is super cute. He currently has on a halter that I made out of loom bands. I think I have a video on how to make that. But anyways, he's adorable, and I really love his position. Oops. Yeah, and he falls over very easily. He just fell over while I was putting him back. Okay, so now we have... Okay, I can't remember her name. Okay, so I'm pretty sure her name is Lavender. Not completely, but She is a beautiful, beautiful filly, and my grandma actually got her for me. I have an unboxing on her and another colt and some dogs. But anyways, she is so cute and a very rare model. So I'm really surprised. My grandma just found her at a normal local store. But anyways, I am so glad I have her. She is definitely my favorite foal. Alright, so now we have Gracie, which might have been my first foal or second. I'm not completely sure. But she is super, super beautiful, and she's just black, but I really love her position. Alright, so now we have Brownie, which was actually the foal/horse that started my whole collection. And I actually got him for one of my friends. But I never gave him to them, and I just ended up keeping him. He's my horse that started the whole collection. But yeah, he is super cute, and I also made him a halter. Now I have my most recent custom, which is this little fella. And I actually have a video on customizing him, kind of like a tutorial. And he's the same model as Clover, so he falls over even easier. But anyways, his name is Chip, and he is super, super cute. Alright, so now we have Spot, which is a very, very cute little colt. Now we have Lacey, which is an adorable filly, and she also has on a halter. Most of the foals do. Now we have, I think, my third or fourth custom, and she's super cute. She's that first custom that I was completely happy with on everything about her, at least most things. And yeah, I think her name is Coco, although I don't use her that much. I don't really know why. Alright, so now I have Firefly, which was the other one that my grandma gave me that is also rare. And yeah, I think Firefly fits him very well, and he is probably like my second favorite foal. He's just very beautiful. Alright, so now this is the last foal/horse, and her name is Lily. She is very, very, very cute, and she has been in quite a few of my films. Yeah, she's just a very basic filly. But she just looks so curious, doesn't she? Alright, so now we have my cows. Just so you guys know, I have not named a lot of my animals besides horses. I don't really remember their names. I don't use them quite as much. But here we have the mother cow, and she is awesome. Yeah, she's super, super realistic. And I really, really love her. I also made her a halter. But she does look a bit thin. Now we have this colt, which I mean this calf, which I think his name was Firecracker or something like that. Because he just looks like a very spunky calf. And I love his position. His tail is totally swishing out of flies. Now we have this little, it looks like her halter came off a little. But anyways, this little calf, and she is super cute. I think I named her Hazel, which I think fits her very, very well. Now we have some random animals. So here we have a little piglet, which I think I named Oinkers, and that's a super good name. If I didn't, then his new name is that. Now we have this little baby goat, and he's very, very cute. I do not think I gave him a name. If I do, then I do not remember. This little lamb, a baby sheep, and so, so realistic. Also, I do feel like I'm missing quite a few of my animals. Like, I know he used to have a mom, and he used to have a mom, but I don't know. Now I have this super random kangaroo, which I've never used in one of my films, because, I mean, what am I going to use a kangaroo for? I don't know. But if I do ever find a use, then that would be awesome. Now we have a few super tiny little animals. This is a squirrel, also from the camping set, and just the cutest thing ever. I can't even imagine a little squirrel cuter, and I did not name him yet, but he's adorable. But I might name him Halbert or Albert. But anyways, now we have this super cute little mouse that I named Snowball, and she is a very cute little mouse. She's tiny. Lost her more than a few times in the week that I've had her. Then we have this little duckling, which I had 3, but again, I lost them. Which is really weird because I never bring them anywhere where I could really lose them, but I don't know. Maybe they're just in my house. But anyways, I did not name the ducklings. Now we have this beautiful deer, and yeah. I think a doe is the word that you would use for a female deer. I am not completely sure though. Then we can go ahead and go to the other side here. And first we have all of my predators. So this is my eagle. This is my eagle, and he's beautiful. I love him. He is perfect for my films. Then we have my lioness, which is also beautiful. Or she might be a mountain lion, and it could be a boy. She is so muscly and realistic. I can't even believe it. Now we have my wolf, which was not Schleich brand. I'm completely sure of that. But he is beautiful, and I'm very glad that I have him. I love that he was like howling up at other wolves, probably. Then we have my cat, and again, I used to have another one, but I lost them somewhere, somehow. Anyways, this is orange, wearing a collar that I actually sell on my Etsy shop if you want to check one out. And then I also have this little kitten that I named Oliver. Sometimes I pick out different names for him though, because it depends on the film. Now we have my 2 rabbits, and this one I did not name. But I think Daisy would really be a good name for her, so I think that's what I'm going to name her. Then this rabbit, which looks incredibly similar, just a bit of different shading and giant eyes. Now I have all the dogs. So this is Peter, and he is the dad. Then we have Molly, she is the mom, and they used to have a puppy. I'm pretty sure the puppy is just in my barn, and I forgot to grab him. But anyways, that is the family for right now when the puppy is missing. Or I just don't have her, I'm not completely sure. Him, sorry. Now we have this little cute puppy, and his name is Mocha. I think he might be rare. I'm not totally sure. And now we have Snowball, which is adorable. Now we have my few unicorns. So this is Ocean Breeze. She has got to be the most beautiful unicorn, and her mane and tail is so thick. She is my favorite unicorn. Now we have this unicorn, which I think I named Sparkle, and he/she has a rainbow mane and tail. This is Glimmer, and she is just gorgeous. Yeah, I really, really love her. She is very fancy looking. I never named this little rainbow unicorn, so if you guys have any name suggestions, then you can tell me. Oops. Alright, so now I have all of my people. I'm starting with the riding girls. So we have this girl, which I again did not name my people. I probably should, because I always call them different things, and it's kind of awkward. But anyways, here she is. Now this riding girl, and I'm assuming you guys don't want me to go into complete detail on them. This western girl, and then the same western girl, just painted a bit. And then this pony riding girl. This standing grooming girl, and a repaint that I did of her. Then this truck riding guy, this other guy, and then this girl, and this is the one that came with the camping set, and she can bend her knees and legs so she can ride or be standing, which is a very cool touch that Schleich has recently added. And then this fairy riding girl. So yeah guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed, and anyways, bye guys!